Hey there guys, Corey Plays Games, and today we are going to be making an RPG Maker game. And what this RPG Maker game that we are making, this one's called, I'm calling it Steve's Adventure, The Black Crystal. Now then, as you can see, I got my intro. And those characters are not supposed to be in there. Those characters are not supposed to be in there, so I'm gonna cut them from the game. So yeah, like I had to redo this project again because my other project when I made this it broke. So hopefully this time it won't break. So as you can see, I got my cutscene already made, and hopefully this time it won't break. What I will do, I will put a doorway right there. So without, so yeah, to basically start out with this, we're basically gonna make an RPG Maker game, and together, well, I'm basically gonna show how to make an RPG Maker. It's not really much of a tutorial. This is just an intro. I'm not really making anything yet because I haven't really thought about anything yet. So this video is just an intro of what we're gonna be doing. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just gonna be showing you what I'm making, like my cutscenes and how the scene is gonna play out. Now the scene is gonna play out exactly. No, I never used RPG Maker Envy before because sometimes my projects when I make on RPG Maker Envy they break. They don't load up the game. They come in with a manifest file that which is an error in Envy, and sometimes I just don't use this engine a lot because I mostly use RPG Maker VX Ace, but I want to try out RPG Maker Envy, give it a go, and so yeah, this is basically the cutscene I was talking about, and as you can see, Steve is basically in an RPG Maker game now then, later on, Steve is actually, Steve later on is actually gonna be from another game I'm making on that I am making called Imagine Land. So Steve is from another RPG game from in Game Maker Studio 2. But Steve is from Imagine Land. Steve is not in the demo of Imagine Land, even though I removed that package from RPG Maker VX8 from Game Jolt. This, however, Steve is from a game called Imagine Land, and he is in Game Maker Studio 2, so and he knows that he's in an RPG Maker game. That Steve is very aware, is self-aware. So without further ado, this is going to include this intro for right now. And yes, I will be, as soon as I figure out what to put in here. So without further ado, I see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.